As if to underscore the dangers of Everest, the climb is littered with bodies of those who failed, now used as waypoints for others making the trek. This one known as green boots.
The bodies are covered up as best as possible, but the wind removes the snow that covers them up.
Laurie Skreslet was the first Canadian to climb Mount Everest back in 1982.
Helicopter is landing.
Now, a year after a deadly avalanche cut short the climbing season, he looks at the mother of all mountains with concern.
I only see this as getting worse as time goes by with the numbers that are being drawn to Everest.
Nepal has changed the route through the section that saw last year's avalanche, a particularly treacherous area known as the Icefall. Though the new route will take climbers away from the wall where the avalanche occurred, an Everest guide says that new route comes with its own challenges.
It will be a more convoluted route. It will mean that climbers and Sherpas will potentially spend more time in the icefall.
But critics are calling for much more.
I think it's a lot of window dressing. It's not going to reduce the number of deaths to a great deal on the mountain.
Skreslet thinks the first solution is preventing bucket list wanderers, those who attempt Everest without proper preparation. Filtering out the inexperienced would reduce the biggest problem: too many climbers who create traffic jams in the most dangerous sections.
Just like it does on any of the major highways in any of the big cities here in Canada. At rush hour, how come traffic stopped? It's just the volume. And that's what happens in the Icefall. It's the volume.
Trying to get up to Camp 2.
But reducing mountain traffic is complicated, and it all comes down to money. Nepal's government profits from Everest. So do the guide companies, even the Sherpas. Then there's the clients who pay big cash.
In the last few years, unfortunately, Everest has become very political. And that really saddens me, because the essence of mountaineering, the essence of adventure, personally, I think is beginning to be lost on that mountain.
Climbers will, of course, still come, but 90% need guides. And last year, 16 of those guides gave their lives in just one avalanche. David Common, CBC News, Toronto.